5:30.
Lansing has a new place for homeless families to get off the streets and out of the cold this winter. Today, the city announced a new overnight shelter for families. Good evening. I'm Ann Emmerich. David is off tonight. Now, this comes as homeless advocates say the problem is only getting worse. News 10's Amaya Kuznicki spoke with local groups about the new shelter.
And this new warming shelter is focusing on families with children that don't have a place to stay. The shelter will provide families with a meal, help kids get to school, and even give parents a bus pass to get around and take care of their housing needs. Something advocates think is necessary, but won't solve the homeless crisis in the city.
It's a step in the right direction, but of course more is always needed.
I don't think that it will be sufficient, although I wouldn't say we shouldn't do it.
Both Julia Miller and Susan Cancro work with people who are at risk or homeless, providing food and a warm place to stay.
But it becomes impossible when it's extremely cold. You have to be inside.
To help people with nowhere to go this winter, there's a new overnight warming shelter opening its doors at the Letts Community Center in Lansing. The state of Michigan set aside $800,000 in the latest budget to make this happen.
Homelessness, this isn't new, but we know it has increased significantly. Will it ever go away 100%? That's our hope and our prayer, but it's going to take all of us to help make that happen.
Kimberly Coleman with the city of Lansing says the shelter is just a pilot program. They're hoping to gather information and make a decision about their next steps. While Miller and Cancro think the family shelter is a step in the right direction, it won't solve the greater issue of homelessness in the city.
We see at least 20 people a day, every day, that come through our doors that need anything from food assistance to warm clothing.
I have been doing this job for 30 years, and I have never seen homelessness this bad.
The new family warming shelter is anticipated to open on November 27th, operating 7 days a week from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Live in the newsroom, Amaya Kuznicki, News 10.
The city of Lansing is working with the Detroit Rescue Mission Ministries to operate and manage the pilot program. They are one of the largest providers in the fight against homelessness in our country. Well, some clouds rolling into mid-Michigan on this Friday evening. Andy Provenzano has ventured outside to the weather patio to tell us if we'll have to worry